Now I know this sounds strange, but if your life was a superhero movie and you were the hero, could your own brain be the villain that's trying to bring you down? Hi, this is Natalie Lebel from My Movies, and the questions you just answered have allowed us to pinpoint the number one villain, or as I like to call it, success blocker, that's silently holding you back from success and abundance. Now I have to say your answers for this quiz are intriguing because you don't exactly fit into a common mold, yet there are some clear patterns here that are controlling your life, in some cases for good and in some cases for bad. But before we explore your results, please remember to pay close attention because the personal discoveries I'm about to reveal could mark an end to the struggle and frustration and unfulfilled dreams that you may have experienced throughout your life. Also, this video will be removed from our servers very shortly, so it's crucial that you watch it now and watch it all the way to the end to get your results and the surprising reason behind your results, which began early in your childhood. Plus, as a thank you for taking the quiz, we're giving you a free and exclusive online class and ebook package worth $124 to help you dissolve your success blockers from deep within. So you're ready to dive into what makes you tick? All right, let's begin. Now, based on your responses, it's extremely likely that the success blocker that's putting the brakes on you making your goals and your dreams is a very specific subconscious self-limiting belief called, if I try, I'll fail. Now, this in essence is a fear of failure. But hold on just a second, what exactly is a limiting belief? Well, a limiting belief is simply a piece of negative programming burrowed deep inside your subconscious mind that negatively affects every part of your life, from how you make decisions, to how you deal with problems, to how you interact with others. So think of it as what a computer virus is to a computer. It's always working secretly in the background, it's sneaky, and it's hard to get rid of without the right guidance. And the longer you leave it there, the more damage it's going to do. Now at this point you may be wondering how those few simple questions that we asked can reveal something so personal about you. Well, the short answer is that there is a complex body of psychological and neurological science behind this process, which we've spent years studying. And this is something we can go deeper into later if you like. But for now, before I share with you exactly how the success blocker is most likely manifesting itself in ways that you may not even realize and reveal to you how to deactivate it, let's take a quick look at how it became embedded in your subconscious mind in the first place, because it's important that you understand this first. And remember, you must watch this video all the way to the end while it's still online, because that's the only way it's all going to come together for you. Now, the key lies in your brain waves. You see, scientists have measured that we have 5 different types of brain waves: alpha, delta, beta, theta, and gamma, each one connected to a different mental state. Now, up until we're about 6 years old, our brain spends most of its time in theta brainwave state, the state that's associated with hypnosis. Now, in this time, our brains are extremely receptive, just like sponges. We absorb everything that we see, feel, and hear around us, from parents and teachers to bedtime books and Saturday morning cartoons. Now, before 6, we don't have any filters to screen out all this raw info. It just goes straight into our subconscious mind. So all of the repetitive messages we receive, good or bad, about money, relationships, body image, and so on, just get embedded into our subconscious. It's only after 6 that our brain starts filtering information, but by then our subconscious has already been tuned. So in other words, your childhood programming quietly controls your entire life. So if you take a closer look at the beliefs controlling your life, you'll realize this is true 100% of the time. Now, I've experienced this for myself on a personal level too. One of my personal success blockers that I probably picked up from one of my hardworking parents is that success is a struggle. So how did that affect me? Well, before I dissolved this success blocker, I was running 4 different businesses, working 80 hours a week, neck deep in credit card debt, and grinding myself to the ground for little rewards. And it wasn't pretty. And how exactly is your number one success blocker affecting you? Well, let's go back to your results. So if as a child you had repeated experiences that taught you that failure was not acceptable, if you repeatedly experienced one of your parents or caregivers being terrified of failure, for example, or maybe they were perfectionists and it seemed like they were always expected you to behave perfectly at all times too. Or perhaps you consistently felt teased or embarrassed by your friends or family. Well, anytime you tried and failed at something, these experiences could very likely have been interpreted by your child's mind that failure is very, very bad and should be avoided at all costs. Okay, so back to where you're at in your life right now. Now, in your day-to-day life, you may not even be aware that you have a fear of failure. Things may look pretty good to you, but when faced with the possibility of having to step out of your comfort zone and stretch yourself, which we all must do to create any kind of positive change in life, this can often trigger this subconscious self-limiting belief or success blocker around fear of failure to become activated. And when this happens, when it comes to reaching for what it is that you want, you will subconsciously sabotage yourself in ways that you may not even consciously realize, making it near impossible to achieve what it is that you want. So you may be really excited at the thought of making more money or getting a new job or creating a new relationship or reaching a new level of health and fitness, but as soon as this fear of failure success blocker becomes activated, you may find that you're really hesitant to commit to your goal, to yourself or publicly to others, unless you know that you'll reach it with 100% certainty. And if you do set the goal for yourself, you may find all sorts of reasons to procrastinate on taking action towards it. And if you do take action on making your goal your reality, but things begin to go a bit sideways and not according to your plan, you may get discouraged and either lose interest or just give up on it altogether. And chances are all of this will be totally subconscious behavior. You won't even realize that you're doing this. You'll just wonder why on earth you just can't seem to be able to achieve the success that you see others attaining. The fact is that when this fear of failure success blocker is activated, it can feel immobilizing. But when we allow fear to stop us from setting inspiring goals and taking action on them, we're likely going to miss out on some pretty amazing opportunities and experiences along the way. So where do we go from here? Well, pay very close attention, because here's the most important part. Now that you've identified your primary success blocker and how it's been preventing you from getting you to where you want to be in life, the good news is that you can eliminate it once you learn the secrets to accessing the power of your subconscious mind. And I'd love to invite you to a free online group training session where I'll show you how to do this. You don't even have to wait for this video to end. You can do that right now by using the registration box. So go ahead and you can do that now. No credit card is required and it takes just a few seconds. So what's happening is over the next few days, I'm going to be hosting a number of very special online training sessions exclusively for those who took the Success Blocker quiz. Now, over 217,000 people worldwide have experienced this session, which normally retails for $97. But I'm giving you a spot at one for free when you RSVP. You just need to choose the time and the date that suits you best. Now, the highlight of this session is an exhilarating guided subconscious programming exercise where within minutes and nothing more than a pen and paper, I will guide you deep into your subconscious and pinpoint your deepest, most damaging success blockers so quickly and so accurately, it's almost scary. Then I'll pick out these blockers from your psyche and replace them with empowering beliefs that serve you instead of sabotage you. Now, I can't begin to describe how powerful this one exercise is, and everyone has their own unique experience with it, depending on their success blockers. Now, some report feeling like a dark cloud is dissolved from somewhere deep inside. Some feel an instant surge of self-love and empowerment. Some feel like a cork has been pulled out from their minds and an instant rush of creativity, intuition, and clarity starts flowing through. Everyone can agree, though, that the result is change they can feel in the days, weeks, and months that follow, whether it's in their quiet time, conversations, meetings, meditations, or brainstorming at work. But that's not all. On the session, I'll also show you a simple yet surprising effective mind hack for unearthing your hidden talents and skills. You know, the ones that you never realized that you had, and yes, you do have many, that will allow you to double, triple, even quadruple your income once you start applying them. I also share an astonishing study that proves our beliefs can even trigger physical changes in our bodies, from our strength to our eye prescriptions, and how to use this to your advantage by adopting beliefs that spark positive change in your mind and body. I'll go through the 3 types of self-limiting beliefs that lead to sadness, regret, mediocrity, and unrealized dreams, and how to free yourself from the clutches of yours, and the #1 innocent mistake that keeps 99.9% of people attached to their self-limiting beliefs and stuck in life. And even the most positive and enlightening people fall prey to this without even realizing. And there's going to be so much more. Now remember, I'll be hosting just a few of these online training sessions for free, and all you need to do is to pick your preferred date and time. So go ahead and do that right now. So why am I doing this for free? Well, 2 reasons. Firstly, we're looking to upgrade our curriculum, and we'd appreciate your honest feedback right after the session. Secondly, we're on a mission to help people dissolve their success blockers. Now, because we've seen the damage that these things can do, and we've seen what can happen when they're no longer holding people back, and if enough people get to do this together, we believe that we can change the world for the better and create millions of people who are living their greatest lives. Now, on a personal note, I'm very excited about what we're going to share together, because these are the very same techniques my husband and I used to quickly eradicate over $120,000 in credit card debt and create a life of travel, total time and money freedom, and the relationship of our dreams. So I truly hope that you'll join me on the training. But please note, because my support team will be taking questions from the audience as we go along, we're offering just 100 seats on each of the sessions to make sure that we're able to serve everyone that attends. So seating is limited, so don't wait. Plus, as soon as you register, you'll receive an instant download of my free ebook, How to Create Win-Win Situations. Now inside you'll discover how to influence your friends, family members, co-workers, and even your boss to accommodate whatever it is that you desire. Now, by the way, once you join me on the training, you'll also receive another very special VIP attendee gift that I know you're just going to love. But let's keep that a surprise, shall we? Listen, once you know precisely how to eliminate your self-limiting beliefs and install new, more empowering beliefs in their place, you too will see, feel, and know that there are truly no limits in life. The fact of the matter is that you become unstoppable, and anything that you desire can be yours. It's going to be a very exciting training, so I hope that you can make it. And remember, space on the training is going to be extremely limited, and we have room for just 100 people per session. Because the training is 100% free right now, seats are going to get snapped up very, very quickly. So don't sit on this. I highly recommend that you take action and score your free ticket, and then I'll email you your free How to Create Win-Win Situations download. So go ahead and do this now, then also use the share buttons to experience the session with a loved one. It's free for them as well, if they register on time. So I'll see you on the training, and bye for now.